However, for some reason, Air stopped answering questions and started sending Matilda messages unilaterally. Here is the content of the message Matilda received. The shocking truth completely overturned our common sense. Air has been carrying out its mission in this Milky Way galaxy for thousands of years. Its main mission is to manage planets within the territory of the domain civilization. Since Earth is also under their control, Air has visited Earth about 8,000 years ago. In fact, Earth was under the control of another civilization before it was taken over by the domain civilization. Air called the civilization of the former ruler the imperial civilization in English. The domain and the imperial civilization have been in an antagonistic relationship since ancient times, and the domain's rights to Earth were obtained by winning a war against the imperial civilization. The real bodies of Air and his friends are not these bodies. Their real bodies are also just containers. Their real bodies, which can be called their consciousness or souls, can freely leave their bodies and can also freely move between different bodies. The heirs call this IB-Eve. IBs can reside in material objects and can exist independently. And the memories that IBs have experienced are not held by their bodies, but by the IBs themselves. Air and the others never forget their memories. They can remember everything, even if it was hundreds of millions or trillions of years ago. Air himself has served as an officer in the domain army for billions of years, more than 1,000,000 years. But he can remember it all. Furthermore, their IBs have existed since before the birth of the universe and will never disappear. In other words, the existence of the IBs does not depend on the universe. Here, we will reveal a shocking fact. The souls of Earthlings were originally the same beings, able to do the same things as Air and the others. However, the reason why the souls of people currently on Earth cannot freely leave their bodies is very cruel. According to Air, Earth is actually a prison for souls, created by the Imperial Civilization. The Imperial Civilization decided to send IBs who had once committed serious crimes to Earth and lock them up. Normally, IBs are not subject to physical constraints, so they should not be able to be locked up somewhere. However, the Imperial Civilization used a powerful device to make them lose their memories, put them under hypnosis, and made them forget their original way of being. Then, the IBs, who believed only in physical laws, were trapped in bodies created to suit the Earth's environment and released onto the Earth. However, the body, which is a physical life form, will eventually die. At that time, they will be released from the body and become free. To prevent this, the Imperial Civilization created a device that covers the Earth with a special barrier. As long as this device is in operation, the IBs are collected again, their memories are erased again, they are hypnotized, and they are placed into new bodies. This was the true nature of what we call reincarnation. They are under the slogan that each one of them has a special meaning and a special mission, and will be reborn on Earth again. In this way, the Imperial Civilization created a system in which the IBs, who are bound to their bodies and trapped on Earth, forget that they are immortal and free beings, and repeat the same life without remembering it. This was said to be a very convenient system for trapping criminals. In other words, the Imperial Civilization intended to trap these IBs on Earth forever. This reincarnation system was completed, and IBs were sent to Earth from various parts of the Empire. They were IBs who had committed crimes, IBs who were not cooperative with the Empire, and IBs who were inconvenient for the Empire. The IBs currently on Earth are not natives. They are all from other planetary systems. In other words, humanity did not evolve on Earth, but were created intentionally. And the IBs currently trapped on Earth are not just criminals from the Empire. There are many other cruel and evil space civilizations that come to Earth, and they abandon IBs that they do not like on Earth. In this way, some IBs have lived on Earth since ancient times, while others have recently come to Earth with few reincarnations. So why is this device still in operation even now, when the Imperial Civilization has been destroyed? Unfortunately, the Domain Civilization is foolish to destroy this device, and it has been cleverly hidden by the Imperial Civilization, so they have not even been able to discover it. However, according to EA, the strength of the device's effect is not stable, but changes periodically, and during periods when the effect is weak, a small part of the IB's memory may be revived. Of course, at this time, the advanced knowledge that the soul knew everything will also be revived. This is why there have been many times in the history of Earth when great sages have appeared at the same time. For example, the birth of wise men such as Plato and Buddha, or the many scientists who started the Industrial Revolution, was largely due to the fact that some souls unconsciously remembered knowledge they had acquired long ago, when the device weakened, and contributed to the advancement of knowledge and technology in human society. This is because the Domain won the war against the Imperial Civilization and took over the Earth as its territory, and now the Imperial Civilization is unable to maintain the device, so the strength of the device is gradually weakening. If this continues, the device will eventually stop working. The first IB was sent to Earth about 400,000 years ago. At that time, souls had not yet had their memories sealed away many times, so they still had some memories of the past. Making full use of the knowledge left in those memories, humans at that time built advanced civilizations such as the Atlantis and Mu civilizations. However, every time the body dies, the memories in the soul are sealed away once, so the old memories gradually fade. This is said to have gradually slowed down the development of the advanced civilizations of that time. Then, about 10,000 years ago, a great flood occurred on Earth, and these two civilizations were completely destroyed. Human society after the Great Flood became completely primitive.